leaving handouts and flyers everywhere, but our program serves families who have children of ages 3, 4, and 5 whose children are not attending preschool. And this is one particular need that the commission, Imperial County Children and Families First Commission, known as Prop 10, is very particular about. They want to be able to meet those needs that parents are not sending their children to preschool, which are for very many different reasons, including transportation, cultural issues, might not be enough space at the local Head Start, barriers to language. So there's many different issues of why parents don't send their children to preschool. One of them is not knowing the benefits, the long-term benefits that preschool provides for children. In your packet, you have information of the mission and the model of the HEPI program. Basically, they began with most parents want the best for their children. So what the HEPI program does, we provide preschool instruction to the parent. The parent turns around and teaches the child every single day of the week using our curriculum for about 15 to 20 minutes a day. These are for 3, 4, and 5-year-old children. We provide the instruction to the parents at their homes or lunch hour at work. However, it's more flexible to the parents. We even go in evenings, early mornings. We try to accommodate these parents as much as we can. Once we don't work directly with the children, we teach the parent turns around and uses the curriculum to teach the children. We provide all the supplies such as the colors, crayons, scissors, glues, as well as a storybook. It's a very intense program. It's a 30-week program, which means parents have to start at week 1 and complete all the way to week 30, which is a little challenging for parents. Especially the working parents or the parents who might not have that commitment to help their children. We have the home visits are done once a week, same day, same time. We try to establish a structure, a routine for the parents as well as for the children. The other component is group meetings where we have them at CalWorks. We believe they're centrally located. We provide transportation, refreshments, snacks, raffles, childcare. So the parents can come to a 2-hour meeting, and 1 hour will be of instruction, 1 hour will be bring a presenter from the community and teach the parents anything from health issues, child health, school readiness, cooking classes, anything that promotes the family well-being. We also have a screening tool that we use, which is the age and stage questionnaires, and these are it's a tool that we use to screen if these children need more of a special need referral that we need to make with the county, or basically to track the progress and the growth of the child. So there's on the third page of the PowerPoint presentation that you have printed there. There's some demographics, just for your knowledge. The average HEPI parent age is between 20 and 48 years old. Of course, most of our parents are female. The mothers are the heads that have...
So at least half of the parents are female.
Well, not necessarily. Well, I mean, the actual HEPI parent that does the curriculum with the child. So, most of our parents are actually married. About 78% are married, which is a really good turnout because we really try to get the fathers involved. And it's always a little challenging to get dads involved. Of course, most of them are Hispanic, and most are Spanish speakers. About 71% speak Spanish in the home.
Question: you mentioned CalWorks. Is there an income eligibility test for parents?
Yes, there's a low to middle income. Most of our families are within the middle income range, so anybody with 4 or 5 persons in the household making $55,000 a year will qualify. So almost anybody in the valley would qualify with the number of persons in the household. We try to recruit those with the lower incomes just because of more barriers to solve. And however, we do have those middle-income families that do not qualify for the state preschool, but yet they don't make enough for the private preschool. So they're in that fine line that are very grateful for the program. So far, this year we had 76 children graduate from the program, and of those 76, 44 are re-enrolling again, which means that they'll be going into either the 4-year-old curriculum or the 5-year-old curriculum, which is really neat because you get to see the children grow, and it actually lessens our work in recruiting more families, so it's a really good thing for us. The other children that are actually dropping, they're actually either going into kindergarten, preschool, and first grade, so it's a really good thing. And there's some numbers where we have our families. For example, we have 12 in Calexico, 9 in Heber, 29 in El Centro, 7 in Curiel, 7 in Raleigh, Westmoreland 2, and Holtville 3. So that gives you a little bit of a snapshot of what the Hebrew program does. And I also brought a couple of curriculum samples. There's both English and Spanish. And I'll pass this around so you get to look at what we teach. Basically, the curriculum provides the parents with the skills and the knowledge of what the child will be learning with every single lesson provided. So then the parent learns the vocabulary needed in school and ultimately becomes involved within the schools, hopefully, and the community. It's a very structured curriculum. It pretty much provides every single skill that they're going to be working on throughout the week. We also provide any of the arts and craft materials that go along with the activity, and that so parents don't have to go out there and go to Walmart and buy any of the school supplies. We provide as much as we can, and we get a lot of donations, and we use them to facilitate it as much as we can to the families. So pretty much it's handed to the families as long as they're willing to commit to finish up the program. Does anybody have any questions?
How many staff people do we have devoted to this program?
The home visitors, there's 4 home visitors, and these are actual parents who have been part of the program, who have been parents before, and so they know the curriculum well. There's 4 of them that are going to continue on with. And they work part-time, and they're constantly doing home visits. They make about 500 home visits every quarter. Yeah.
Did you want to talk a little bit about the outcomes? I don't know if everything's tabulated for this year, but you're still working on those 30 lessons. And you try to coincide with the school year, traditional school year. Did you want to talk about some of the outcomes that we had for last year in the program?
Right. We are still finishing up. Most of our families are pretty much completed, but every single year we have about 60 to 75 families that complete the program. Those families continue re-enrolling. But however, we do keep track, like I said, with the screening tool, and we keep track of what 5 developmental areas. And so those are reported to the commission as growth, as well as the number of families that we keep serving.
So the progress in terms of their reading, read readiness or reading.
Yes, and
developmental.
the tool does actually keep us in good track of knowing where they're at in regards to their developmental areas. It is known that from a lot of research that has been completed that KEEP does provide those standards needed for the children to succeed later in life. And that is what ultimately the commission wants to see for these children to keep on providing for school.
And also the home visitors are AmeriCorps also, some of them
Yes.
are linked up to AmeriCorps.
Yes, and that's a good point. Thank you. Our staff also have AmeriCorps, the national program. AmeriCorps provides a stipend for them providing home visitations and providing community service. They give them a stipend, educational stipend, to pursue higher education at the end of the year, depending on the number of hours of service and community that they provide. And they also keep track of the parents' volunteer time within the schools, such as their libraries or helping teachers, and then they receive the stipend.
How much time is spent with each family?